and welcome to the first 30-minute long episode of Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, 30 minutes. This is going to be amazing, isn't it? I've been doing 15-minute videos because that was my time limit, but just today, or for those of you watching anywhere from a week to a month ago, I'm smart. Well, anyways, this is not an ordinary episode, though. This is a character creation guide, as you can see by the title, which I will have a title on it. Oh. Now onwards to character creation. Hey. It is a bit warm inside my room.
You're awake. How about that?
I'm going to be showing you some different builds of characters.
Easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
The guide.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Alright, and this is unimportant character creation.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there.
Alright, first things first to notice inside the game. Firstly, everything inside Doc Mitchell's house is free. Second, take those reading glasses.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Alright, now for builds. Now, for the first build, is my normal build. And that's my normal build. It's a good build for if you're doing all the DLCs, because if you do all the DLCs, you'll get your strength up to 10, and if you're doing all the DLCs, you'll get your strength up to 9, and then with all the implants, you'll get your strength up to 10, and your perception up to 6, and your endurance up to 10, and your charisma to 2, and your intelligence to 10, and your agility to 5, and your luck to 5. Lastly, there's a perk that you can take at level 14, I do believe, which gives you the equivalent of equivalent of of 10 points of luck. Jeez, that was a really hard sentence to get through. And then this is my hardcore build. I haven't ever tested it out before.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
These questions are unimportant, apart from it's the results that matter, so...
All right.
Alright. This is what your stats will look like if you did the first build. Not a bad set of stats. Now then, for what I'd pick for this is guns, repair, and then if you want, lockpick or speech. I'm going to go with speech because it doesn't really matter. But if you're on hardcore mode, you'll want to do survival. No matter what, you want one of your tag skills to be survival. So I'll just tag speech and be done with it.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Alright, now let's go over some of the better perks. Built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have 3% chance to critically hit, but equipment decays 15% faster. This is a good trait because you get extra critical hit bonuses. It can also be skipped if you don't want it, which is obvious. Why did I even say that? But it's decaying equipment decays 15% faster. You can't see it. I'm touching my screen, which is horrible. I'm playing on an LCD screen. I shouldn't be touching my screen at all. And the 15% faster condition can be nullified by if you find the companion Raoul, who has the companion perk Regular Maintenance. Regular Maintenance allows you to wow. Allows all your equipment to decay 50% slower, which nullifies the condition 15% faster. This is horrible. This is horrible. That's a good one. Fast shot. It's good, but not great. This is another good one. So I'd take a point out of luck and put it inside perception if you want to choose this trait. And as you saw, there's a pair of glasses on Doc Mitchell's desk. So you're just able to grab a pair of glasses straight off. That's a good one if you're planning on, a hoarder is a good one if you're planning on, if you're one of those people that, does whatchamajig, that carries a lot of shit. That I wouldn't recommend. Kamikaze. Not recommended for hardcore mode. You want all the damage threshold you can get in there. But if you're playing very hard mode, or very hard difficulty, this is extremely recommended because damage threshold does just about nothing. Skilled. In my opinion, the best trait there is. You can nullify its negative effect as early as level 2. You gain 5 points to every single skill, but you suffer 10% less experience gain. Which, in the long run, isn't much. Trigger Discipline is sort of like Fast Shot, except in reverse. Small Frame is a good one. So I'll pick those two.
Alright, I guess that about does it.
Oh, and before I forget, Wacky Wasteland. One of the last trait on the list. It creates certain strange events happening inside your game. Such as a man inside the fridge as a parody of Indiana Jones, and alright. And burned people that are named Olin and Baru as a parody of Star Wars. So, Wacky Wasteland is basically a parody trait. It also enables you to get the highly powerful Alien Blaster. I just turned on all the map markers, which is TMM1. So right there, the New Vegas Medical Clinic. That is where you get that is where you get your implants that up your armor. Why I just did that, I have no idea. Alright, now then. First thing you want to do if you're on a console, or not console, computer, is to cheat. You'll want to do TMM1 to reveal all your map markers. And then give yourself a large amount of bottle caps. And then zoom up to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. Zoom up to the New Vegas Medical Clinic and get your attributes leveled up.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell...
Alright, now I'm going to show you something very special. If he has it. There we go.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it.
Not a bad gun. It has a screw for sights, which ain't that great, but what can you do, right? Now then, start off the game. Instead of going to the main quest, well, I'd talk to Victor, but instead of going to the main quest, head up to the graveyard. And from there, proceed to rob all the graves. I'm not going to do that, but then pick up this. Very important is that you pick up this. Some collectors will pay dearly for them. This thing is worth 2,000 caps, which ain't much in the long run, especially if you've just given yourself money. But for the casual player, and especially for the console player, that is worth a lot of money. That's like a third of a way to a gun on the Gunrunners. Hell, that's a pistol at the Gunrunners. Now then, anyone can do this. Just don't follow the road. There. Don't follow the road. There, that grave. Chance's grave. Chance's knife. Your first unique weapon of the game. First and easiest accessed unique weapon of the game. Let's take a look at it, huh? So, not bad looking. It's a bloody knife. Well, that's where I'm going to leave off for today. Or for this episode. For the... for this guide. Oh, and once you're done with your map markers, you won't want to leave them on. Computer users, you don't want to leave your map markers on. It sort of ruins the game. Not really, but... So then, when you're done with it, just do TMM0. And then rediscover Goodsprings. And then you want to head up and rediscover the Goodsprings Cemetery. But, yeah. And at 22 minutes, this is a very good video. So, this is Hollow Phantom, signing out. I will see you next time!